Okay, for this fall, I like to plug our new blog. I'm excited. I've been working tirelessly on really trying to change the look and feel of my blog page and the posts. I like the off the grid stuff. That is personal. It's just one of my hobbies personally. I love DIY projects. I love life hacks. I live by it. Um, I live on 700 a month, by the way. So any way to make a better living is an improvement for someone like me. I am been recently divorced. I have been trying to find ways and looking at the e-commerce, and I found that so far what I love to hear is progress. And for us, progress is getting up in the morning. I was recently diagnosed with tumors, so I have limitations on how much I can do. So what I loved about e-commerce, it offers me some flexibility, things that I'm looking for in a career. And one of the things I like about career options for me personally, and I hope I share this same belief, is that when you have limitations, especially disabilities, it offers someone like me an opportunity to finish school, an opportunity to broaden my horizons. So I wanted to show you some of the personal artwork I've done. Now I found some of this stuff out and about, and I have to just kind of gather whatever supplies I need. And really, I don't often have enough money to do the things I like to do. So on a very tight budget, I've been able to pull together some things, and that's what I've been working on for the last 11 years. I have lived on really scrapes. I mean, scraping by. So I had to get real creative, and that's how I started to feel the break. Now, for anybody who's ever tried to make a living, I was waiting tables for over 25 years, and in 2002, I had some medical issues that limited me, even going as far back as 1991. So for me, it's like anything is a step up from what I've been through. And I know there's other members of my family that have paralysis and handicap, so hopefully this offers an opportunity to be more mobile, and also for some of us, it offers us a little bit of self-sufficiency and independence. One of the things about occupational therapy, it gives us a chance to talk about some of the things that might be going on, some struggles personally, because we've been wrestling with a lot of personal medical issues and life and death issues at the same time. So it gives us a chance to share the word of God. And of course, that one I love and enjoy very most. A huge part of my recovery is depending on what the Lord does in my life, naturally speaking. Um, what I love, though, about blogging is it gives us the ability to be creative. Now, if anybody's been able to follow Mark Runger and comic relief, there's a scripture in the Bible about laughter is good medicine in Proverbs. So to me, I swear by that. And I think about the same thing with laughter. I also think about in artwork. I think creating something, an environment where it's inviting and happy and joyous and free. So to me, the Lord is in all the work I do. If it's not, to me, it's dead. It wouldn't serve anyone, anything. But to the Lord, it means everything, because I know I share a very strong relationship with my faith in the Lord. So to me, I know that maybe this might feed somebody, but the Word of God really states that we encourage each other in these times, especially in our struggles. And that's why I like the teaching job and the career path that we've been on. I'd like also to see us accelerate and get past some of the debt issues we have personally. So it offers us an opportunity when we get the blog to pay our bills, and it offers us an opportunity to get into some things that we've always wanted to do. When we were little kids, we wanted to have a movie theater, and when we were little, we had set up the chairs and things like that, and we have this big, awesome screen. So to do theater in the park and play theater and skits again would be great ways to enjoy family time. Other things I like about what we've been doing our homework on, other than cryptocurrency, is looking into the Hello Fresh product line. And I've been waiting for this for 3 years. It took a long time to save up enough money and get some things together to do what we're doing. So believe me, it's a lot of work to get to the place we're at. So we still have a long way to go, but luckily for us, this is a lot of progress. So I'm ecstatic about it. I'm also very ecstatic about Pulltown. So I'm not trying to plug anything, but guys, I waited a long time to get this CD pack, and I don't have a radio, and I don't have a lot of things, so I have to make a living to resupply some of my personal items. A lot of my items were personally stolen. My tablet was stolen, and my bike was stolen, and I'm having issues with my vehicle as well. So any kind of funds I can raise to get back on my feet would be great. Um, there are other things, again, I've been working on tirelessly to get my radio show online. So to me, any little support would be off, any generous support would be greatly appreciated. So, but I spent a lot of my time trying to get schooled and educated. When I was paralyzed at 21 with meningitis, I didn't have a lot of assistance. There wasn't an occupational program for me, and there was a lot of help that wasn't available that is more available. So it's very encouraging that soldiers are getting the help. When I was serving in 1991, a lot of our units were deployed, so it didn't really leave me with many options. I just had to go with like a lot of the programs that were available at that time, which was pretty much nothing. So, I mean, when they offer a correspondence course or education program or anything, I look at this software, anything like this will offer the soldiers or veterans who are dealing with traumatic injuries maybe more of a condensed program, so that soldiers like myself who weren't able to get medical help can do home-based therapy. And that's really kind of what I've been working on in this idea of putting together some software. And I would incorporate a lot of this occupational therapy in home-based therapy so that someone like in my situation who's been isolating, withdrawing, and not able to get out and shut in for the most part is able to have a connection. And that's why I started this blog page at the Field Report, so that there are soldiers like myself who can still live their life and make a living and not be limited to the limitations of their injuries. Believe me, the unseen scars of war are often not seen. It's really that way. So we've survived a lot of night terrors, vascular problems, issues, and to me, it's encouraging to take a little step at a time. It means that much. Thank you for your support here at my page at the Field Report. And also, you want to check out my new blog. I'm excited, very excited about where we're going with some of the life hacks and some fun stuff ahead for Operation Play Therapy. Thank you for listening.